Hey guys, it's Joe Nakamura from Run Republic, and something that comes up quite often as a specialty run store owner, and being that our store is not like other stores, we have a fitness studio, and I coach cross country and track, do the strength training. Something that comes up very often actually is how do I deal with shin splints? So many of you have experienced shin splints. Also, plantar fasciitis. What do I do about my plantar fasciitis? Any of the inflammation that you get from the knee down, I have found a very good tool to help alleviate that pain and get rid of it. So this is something that I use daily as prevention. So here at Run Republic, we are really big on injury prevention as well as performance enhancement, and that's why we have our fitness studio and not just our specialty run products that we sell. So flossing, this is something that my good friend Dr. Phil Lozano from Lozano Chiropractic shared with me back in 2015. So I was having some shin splints, some knee pain, and really my knee pain was primarily because of a calf strain, and it was really deep and it was really high behind my knee. So what he did was he introduced me to flossing, and he's worked with lots of CrossFit athletes and gone to the CrossFit competitions, and he's done active release therapy with those athletes, and this is a tool that he uses. He introduced it to me in 2015. I've been using it, and I haven't had shin splints since. And any injuries that I do have, if it's like a minor calf strain or Achilles tendinitis, it's pretty much something that I've been able to keep at bay or just get rid of completely by using this. And like I said, I use it as part of my daily routine. Let's say that you have shin splints, right? So shin splints can be like strain in the tibia area, in your muscles, in the bones, like some, stress reactions. So what you're doing with the floss band is you're gonna constrict the area. So simply like this is what I do. You're gonna wrap it, and this is just a stretchy band. Probably familiar with those bands that you use for doing your glute activation. All right, so this is the same type of material. It's just a single strip. So you take the band, you pull it and get some tension on it, and you wrap it, overlaying it on top of itself. So what this is doing is it's constricting the area. So just like your coaches, recommend, doctors, physical therapists, they recommend icing, right? So when you ice, you're cooling it and it's pushing the blood out. Same thing with the floss band. You're constricting the area that has inflammation, that has pain, that's slightly injured, and you're pushing the inflammation out. Okay, so you just do it like this. You go ahead and wrap it up on top of itself and it'll stay right there. Okay, and then what I do is I do my deep lunges. So I'm trying to go through a full range of motion. I'm stretching, I'm trying to keep my ankle down. I go through a few of these. I usually do about 10 of these, okay? Then take the entire area here that's under constriction, and I'll start working it with my hands, kind of trying to move the fascia all along my shin, and then also in the back with my calf. So if you have shin splints, lots of times it's a combination of many different factors. It could be that you're adding too much mileage or too much stress to your body too quickly. It could be that your calves are really tight. They're having different imbalances. But by working it as a unit, by locking it down with the floss band, you're able to get some motion while it's constricted, but you're able to get some motion in the area that you're not able to get when you're not using the floss band. If you're dealing with Achilles tendinitis or plantar fasciitis, you're gonna want to do some dorsiflexion, okay? And then you're gonna grab on top of your Achilles and below it, and you're gonna push down, and the other hand you're gonna be pushing up. So you're actually pushing up and down against the Achilles, and you're going to work that all the way up your calf, and then you're going to do the opposite with the other hand. Okay, so you're trying to really kind of get some motion and flexion in that Achilles tendon, and then you're going to want to do that also with plantar flexion. So you do it with dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, right? And you work that up and down where you're giving pressure, moving down with one hand and up with the other hand. And this is going to help with any inflammation, Achilles tendinitis, and it's even going to go into your plantar fasciitis if you're experiencing that plantar fasciitis from the arch back through your heel, and getting some motion and working that inflammation out in your Achilles area and throughout the calf. It's actually going to alleviate a lot of plantar fasciitis. A lot of people don't realize your foot pain, the reason why you have that pain could be tightness in the calf. So if you work that calf, pushing with one hand, pulling up with the other hand, you'll see that you're going to increase the range of motion. It's going to loosen up the fascia, and then that pain that you're having where the fascia is sticking somewhere in your heel, you feel like something's sticking you in the foot every time you step, that is going to go away. Working the range of motion in your ankle, some dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, okay? And then you'll get to a point where the band is constricting and pushing out so much blood that your foot's going to start going numb. That's usually when you want to take the band off, okay? So you take the band off, you're going to feel the blood rushing back to your calf and shin. So similar to icing, using a floss band to constrict, push the inflammation out, and to really promote that circulation so that you can heal up. So let's say that your issue is primarily in the feet, then you can go ahead and wrap up the fascia around your feet and then work your way up over the ankle, and then you can go up towards your shin. And then you're going to go through the same type of thing. You're going to go through some range of motion. You're going to use your hands to create range of motion. And basically you're trying to lock down that fascia and get some movement in there. And then you're going to massage it with your hands. And then you're going to take it off. And then the blood's going to flow back, and that's going to promote your healing. So now let's say that your injury was, or your area of pain is more like what brought me to see Dr. Lozano, and it's a little bit higher in your knee, right? You can use the band, and you can start just below your knee, and then you could wrap on top of your knee, where you could actually go on top of the patella, and you can continue up, or you can skip the patella and you can go right above it. So you go below it and above it, and then you're going to go through those same exercises that I initially started with, which are just some of those deep lunges. Okay, so this right here, you're just trying to work the area. Then you're going to want to use your hands and get some massaging in there, and some deep tissue type massaging, and you just try to work the whole area. Just get some motion in there, and then go through range of motion and movement, a little bit of resistance, and you'll notice when you take the band off, you'll feel the blood in your body rush to that area. And so it only takes a few minutes. I'd say I do this on both legs. I do it every single day. I do it primarily between my knee and my ankle, and I do it while I'm doing my deep lunges on a daily basis to prevent any knee injury or aches and pains, and to keep me strong so that I'm able to go out there, play around, run, and have confidence in my running. So anyways, that's my tip. These are floss bands, and if you have shin splints, plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendinitis, patella tendinitis, all those itises, and you're not doing this, and now that I've shown this to you, you need to start doing it. If you're not doing this, you're not doing everything that you can to make yourself a better runner and to be able to enjoy yourself out there on the track, on the field, whatever your sport is. So give it a shot. These are super simple exercises, and these are really inexpensive. I think these are like $8 or $10, and you usually get 2 of them. Just check it out on Amazon. So anyways, that's my tip of the day.
Shin splints, where you at, boy? Throw down, boy.
And it's we have to start over there.